Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Karina. Fun fact about me, I love coffee. I'm obsessed with coffee. Comment down below what your favorite coffee is. We can chat about it. For today's video, we are going to be doing a full face of just drugstore products. Nothing new. Products that have already been out. I figured we might as well use them because they're amazing products. You don't have to have new products to get an amazing look. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is pull this hair back because I hate when it's in my face in the way. As you guys can see, I already did my brows because brows take me forever. I want you guys to sit here all day and wait for me to do my brows. But I did use the e.l.f. Precise Brow Pencil. And doesn't say the shade. I think it's neutral brown. Love this, super creamy, easy to use. And now I'm going to zoom you guys in so we can do eyeshadow. Okay, so for eyeshadow, we are going to go in with the Profusion Mirage palette. And this is super affordable. I think it's like $12.99 or something like that. And you get all these shades, and it comes with multiple finishes. It comes with mattes, glitters, shimmers. Really pretty. So I already primed my eyes. I just used my concealer because I don't have a eye primer that I love to use from the drugstore. If you guys have one that you guys love, please comment down below your favorite eyeshadow primers. So I'm not sure what kind of look I want to go with. I feel like I want to go in like this range over here just because I have this maroon sweatshirt on. So I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush, the Morphe E27, and I'm just going to go in with just a neutral brown shade right here and put that into my crease. I have used this palette a few times and these shadows are so good. Blend out super nicely. No patchiness, no skipping. It's a really good palette for the price and you get so many eyeshadows. Go in a little bit with the deeper shade right here. And I'm just going to use the same brush. I forgot my little e.l.f. tapes that I wanted to use. What I'll do is I'll take one and then I'll rip it in half. So then they last you longer. And then I just go directly from the corner and follow it to the outside of my brow. So then they're even. It's about even. Now we're going to move into the more maroon shades. And I'm going to go in with a Morphe R36 brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I have not used these shades, so I've used everything else besides the maroon shades. But I assume they'll be just as great as the rest. Yep, like look at that color. So much pigment off of just a little bit. And I'm just going to keep packing this on. Okay, and then I want to go in a little bit deeper, so I'm going to take the last dark shade on the bottom row and using the same exact brush. I love this brush. And we're just going to deepen outside here. And I'm gonna go in with this second darkest transition shade and go back and kind of buff over the edges. I think that's all I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna add on the shimmer shade. We're adding the glitter. I'm gonna go in with the NYX glitter primer. This is so good for shimmers or glitters. I think they both work well. I actually really like this with shimmers because it makes them more intense, which I prefer. I'm just gonna apply that to the lid, not the whole lid. You guys see that I stopped right there and left that outer corner. I'm thinking with the glitter, I'm gonna go in with this glitter, and I think with my finger is gonna be the best thing to do than a brush. So let's try. I feel like the lights are kind of washing it out, but it's super duper shimmery. You just kind of have to pack on a lot because it kind of only packs a little bit at a time. The other eye, really quick. Insane. You have like, it has hot pink flecks, it has light pink, purple, gold, so many different flecks of glitter. This is like me in a glitter, literally. Such pretty shades all together. I'm in love. Now I'm just gonna take the darkest shade again and kind of press that on the outer corners to make sure everything blends in nicely together. It's so pretty. And that's all I'm going to do. And you have a perfect line. I really like doing this trick because I feel like you don't have to do wing liner, because I don't like wing liner, because when I smile I get these little lines right here and then the wing liner looks totally off. So I always prefer to do this. I think it looks good even without a wing. But you could totally do a wing if you wanted to. Okay, so let's move on to the face makeup, and I am going to prime with the Maybelline Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth. I really like this primer. It's definitely hydrating and smoothing exactly like it says. I think it feels so good. Feels like lotion. It's not silicone-y or anything. It's the perfect base, especially if you have dry skin. Oh, I'm getting flecks of glitter on my face because it was still on my fingers a little bit. Oh well. The more glitter the better, right? So I'm going to spray my face with the Believe Beauty Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. And then for foundation, we're going to go in with the Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula, and I have it in MN3. This foundation is very natural, and I think it's a little more on the luminous side. And I love the little applicator. Just kind of swipe it on. A flat top kabuki brush. This one's from Morphe. Doesn't have a number, but it comes in a little gold set in the bag. And I've been really enjoying using a brush first for my foundation, and then going on top of it over with the sponge just to make sure everything is blended out nice and seamlessly. It's really been working for me. This is like a light to medium coverage foundation. And normally I go for more medium to fulls, but this one is really pretty on the skin. I don't feel like it makes my pores look big or anything. But I am going to add a little bit more around my cheek area. I always like to have a little more coverage there. So just here. I don't think I need more on my forehead. And then go back in with the brush. And this shade works perfectly for me. It's not too warm to where it looks really orange. I like this shade. And then take my e.l.f. sponge and kind of just press it in. And then for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer. I haven't used this in a long time. So I figured this would be the perfect time to test it out again and see if I even like it. I think I've only used this concealer maybe a handful of times. It's not one of those concealers where I always go back to it. So we'll see. And I'll grab some concealer from the back of my hand and then go in where I put the concealer. Because sometimes the sponge can pick up concealer and you don't want to lose that coverage. Well, it's blending nicely with this foundation. Take my little inner corner brush and get in the inner corner because it's kind of hard with the sponge. I think it looks pretty good. Do I think it's super full coverage? No, but it's a high medium. I'm gonna add a little bit more to the inner corners right here, just because that's where I have darkness and I like to cover that. Then we'll go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, mattifying loose powder, underneath the eyes. This as well I've not used in a long time. It kind of has been just sitting in my drawer, then I kind of just forgot about it. But I remember I used to love this powder because it's so smoothing and it has no flashback, which you guys know that's what I look for. I hate a powder with flashback. It drives me crazy. I forgot that I had a little bit of a scent. I mean, it's not too strong and it goes away, but it definitely has a little scent. I forgot how good this powder is. It is so nice. And you guys know I always powder my forehead because I crease like crazy up there. I forgot just how good this freaking powder is. Like my skin looks so smooth. To warm up the face, we're going to go in with the Milani Sunkissed #2 Silky Matte Bronzy Powder. This is such a good powder. Perfect neutral shade. I love that about this bronzer because sometimes bronzers can be a bit too warm, which I don't always look for in a bronzer. So I like this shade a lot. And then we're just going to bronze up the skin. No type of contouring. Just bronze. Normally if I contour, it's going to be with the cream contour. I don't really bronze contour. Oh, bronze. I don't really powder contour that often. See, just a perfect natural neutral bronzer. Notice I had two Milani products, but we're going in with the can I even talk tonight? The Milani Baked Powder Blush in Rose de Oro. And this is such a pretty rosy shade. And it has a luminosity to it, so it's not so flat and matte. If you don't like a matte blush, I like both. Just depends on what I'm in the mood for. But since I hadn't used it in so long, I figured this would be a perfect shade to go with the eyes. With the powder underneath where I bronzed, because to be honest, I probably got out of control. And I like to let that sit just for a few 30 seconds, a minute, not too long, while I highlight. And we're gonna go in with the blinding highlight, the Wet n Wild loose highlighter in Hustle and Glow. This is a gorgeous gold shade, so beautiful. Oh, I'm such a mess. So I just used what's on the top because you get so much product and you only need a little bit of this. And just pop that onto the cheeks. Oh, too much. Oh, just a little bit is all you need. And I'll just dust that away. I don't like it to bake for too long. Alright, now we can just finish the eyes off. And all I'm going to do is go in with the same shades that I use in the crease into the bottom. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished off my lower lash line, and then I went in with my NYX On The Rise Volume Lift Mascara for my lower lashes. Love this mascara. It does not clump, it lengthens, and it doesn't get onto my skin. So you guys know I love a mascara that doesn't do that. And then for lip liner, we're going to go in with the NYX Sandstone Lip Liner. Just a perfect nude shade. I figured let's do a nude lip since we have all of this going on in the eyes. And I think I'm going to go in with my Maybelline lipstick in Fattest Beige 050. It looks like this in the pink shiny packaging. It's been a while since I used this, but I like that it's so shiny, like a gloss. And it's a perfect shade. Super nude. And then to set the brows, we're going to set with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. And I think this is in a shade, but it doesn't say it on it, so. Choose whatever shade is going to work for you. I can use this without using the eyebrow pencil, and if I just want to be quick, then I just kind of fluff it into my eyebrows. And I'm good to go. Now all that's left to do is set the base, and we're going to do the e.l.f. Plus Glow Dewy Mist. Shake it up really good because it has like coconut and argan oil, so I like to shake it up really good. And then apply this to the face. Is it for this makeup look. I'm showing that you can get a full face of makeup just using drugstore products, and you can still get a beautiful outcome Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload. I will see you guys in my next one.